Welcome, hallelujah to you out there. Welcome, Eniola Road. Thanks for joining. Soma of Lagos, thanks for joining. You're all welcome to this live session. God bless you. We want just some few more people to join us, then we can kickstart. Oh yeah. This is a song by Ultimate Sake, one of our guests some weeks ago. Yeah, Ovonomo Oluseye, thanks for joining. Yeah, our guest for today is online and she's ready for us. Alright. Arise and shine. Yeah, hallelujah to you once more. We appreciate God for this wonderful day. God for giving us the privilege to be alive till today. Thank you, God. Thank you, Lord. Thank you, Jesus Christ. We also appreciate everyone that has been joining us in the live sessions and those that have been sharing the videos to friends and family. Maybe some that have been also watching the video over and over again. Thanks for joining. God bless you. Our topic for today, just as we promised last week, we said that what a man can do, as they say, what can do. Let me know how better, but sometimes they are better. Anyway, we are going to know that today. Now, we've been talking about females since last week. So another female guest is here, and she is a female saxophonist. Yes, I've seen her play, and she has a very good tone, very professional tone. Yes. She's very good. That's Yvonnesax. That's aka Yvonnesax, sister Let me just mention her full sister Ovonomo Oluseye. That's Yvonnesax. And I appreciate her for also joining, taking our time to to be in this live session. So our topic for today is growing your passion as a female instrumentalist. We discussed last week about females should occupy more space in the choir instead of just being ordinary singers or vocalists, backup singers. They should they should do something new. They should they should face new challenges by becoming instrumental, learn an instrument. Learn the keyboard, the drums. So this is a saxophonist here, and she's going to be dishing out some ideas and experiences about how every female can, grow their passion, to learn an instrument and become good players within some period of time. Thank you so much once more, everyone. Now let me bring our guests online. Sister, okay, let's hold on. What I'm thinking here, I'm seeing something. I'm not able to invite you right now. I'm sure you are following us already. What I'm saying here, I'm not able to invite you. Maybe you need to update your Instagram, Sister Ovonomo Oluseye, Yvonnesax. You need to update your Instagram. I guess that's why, since you are following us and we are following you, so I think the invite should be clickable, but now I'm not seeing it clickable. It's just there and I can't invite you to the live session. All right. So kindly update your Instagram immediately. Let me try again. Ultimate Sake, thank you so much for joining, sir. Yes. Thank you so much, sir. Thank you for your support. God bless you, sir. Emperor 7264, thanks for joining. DFW Errands, thanks for joining. Well, Sister Ovonomo Oluseye, that's Yvonnesax, we update our Instagram app. I'm sure that might be the issue. That's why we're not seeing, unable to bring her on. Okay. Let me do this. Just give me some few seconds. Music. All right. Okay, yeah, we're there. Yeah, what I'm going to do now is that Okay, Ultimate Saki, I'm going to call you. Well, Sister Yvonnesax will be joining us in a few minutes. I would like to call you and okay. I would like you to share your experience, if you have seen any female instrumentalist that's very good, Let's talk about them in some few minutes while we wait for Sister Yvonnesax. All right, sir. Hallelujah, sir.
Hallelujah.
How you doing, sir?
I'm fine, thank you.
All right. How's the family too?
We're doing fine. Thank you so much.
Yeah, and the Church of God. All right.
We're doing all right.
Yeah, good. So while we wait for Sister Yvonnesax, I would like you to share your experience. Have you seen any female instrumentalist that is, that can really play this instrument so well that you were like so surprised to the, based on the level of professionalism that she has played? I want you to share your experience.
There are a lot of them around, and
Okay.
everyone is trying their best to do what they can do. What I'm thinking that I have in my mind, you're trying to let me let the cat out of the bag now, is that I want to see a situation or put something together that will involve all female instrumentalists. I'm looking forward to do that. And each time I see them on the Instagram, I follow every one of them because I want to see what they can do, what they are capable of doing, So when that thing is coming up, I'm going to contact every one of them. And I'm hoping to see that they come to pass. I really can't wait.
That's awesome. Before we move, I would like to say a shout out to King Ajidara 20 is with us right now. King Dami 17 too.
Ajidara.
Ayo Font too. Yes, Runke Omogboye too is with us. Thank you all for joining. Yeah. Good. Okay, so when is that likely to come up? Is it only going to be in USA or is an online thing?
I'm bringing it to Nigeria.
Oh, okay.
I'm
Wonderful.
going to set that up in Nigeria.
We
don't have a lot of them here. Not a lot of them here. Not a lot of them. Yeah.
Okay.
But in Nigeria,
okay, we'll be expecting
them over there.
That's good, sir. So we are expecting that soon from you. So just update us so that we can push the vibe out there, so people will know that we have strong females too in the fold. Thank you so much, sir.
Yeah.
Yes, my regards to the family, sir.
Yeah.
All right.
I will. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Hello.
Hello, Sister Yvonnesax.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah to you. How are you doing?
I'm fine, and you?
I'm fine too. How is the family?
Bless God, and yours. I always call you my boss.
How are you doing?
Boss.
Okay, that's a nice one. So let's just we are here today to discuss. We know that we can learn from you. Females can learn from you. If you, as an instrumentalist, you have been exposed to good music and original music for so long, and how you started. So we want you to let the world know how you started and how other people can start. So, last week, if you were with us, I pointed there's a fact we discussed that we do not want females to only be backup singers in the choir. That's why let me say, in music, it's only few of them that are instrumentalists and even vocalists. So the they should take on new responsibilities like becoming instrumentalist, and that will increase the engagement, of females in the fold. And that's why we brought you up, to speak about it today. So first, can you tell us about yourself?
My name is Ovonomo Oluseye.
All right.
I'm from Delta State.
Okay.
And I got married to a Yoruba man.
Okay. Okay, good. Yes. Okay, how did that name come? Yvonnesax. How did it come about?
It's my name. It's my name.
Okay.
It's my, yes. If you've known me way back, I sometimes
Okay.
I answer, but sometimes I answer, so when I pick up 3 years ago, it wasn't like years ago, because I've actually, I didn't just wake up one morning and say I want to play the saxophone. I've been in
Okay.
parish for like 15, 17 years.
Are you kidding me? 15 years?
Yes, back in Delta State. So
Okay.
yes, I'm one of the youths, strong youths way back, and it's something. I didn't just, like I said, I didn't just wake up. First of all, I was a singer, I was a choir mistress, and I
Okay.
actually gave my time to God. You understand? Then another thing, after I graduated, because I did have diploma in theater arts, and I also have education. So when I graduated, huh? when I graduated, hello, when I
Yeah, I can hear
graduated
you.
27/28 from University of Calabar, so I was like, okay, what next? I've done what my parents wanted me to do, as at that time, because I really love music. I want to do music, but there's this thing back then. They would say, "I cannot play saxophone. No. It's not good. When you are playing saxophone, you cannot do this, you cannot do that." So along the line, I had to relocate from my state to Lagos. So
Okay.
someone told me about music school, Muson. He told me Muson or Peter King's.
It's a king,
So
yeah.
because I was playing drums as well too, as at that time. So
Okay.
I wanted to go for drums. Then, in the other hand, I looked at it. Once you register for drums, you have to get your things, your tools that you need to work with, that you need to practice with. You understand? Your after your theory, you do practical. So you can't be
Yes.
doing it in alone. So you have something that you need to practice with at home. So I looked at it. I said, well, I no good. I don't want to do play drums, go for drums again. So I went in
Okay.
for, as a basic, I went in for
Okay.
voice. I did
Okay.
voice. Then while I was there, I saw this lady playing saxophone. I was like, I was like, Shebi, they told me that female can't do this, females can't do that, females can't do that, so
Mm.
very angry in my spirit. I was like, why did they tell me that female cannot do this kind of thing? They cannot play saxophone, they can't play trumpets, they can't do that. So do this, do that. So I was like, okay, no problem. So after I finished with the voice, so I met it was really tough. It was rough. I met some guys playing saxophone there and ladies as well. But they will tell you, okay, I will teach you, but not in school here. I'll teach you outside school. Fine.
Okay.
So first ask me, did you have saxophone? I said, well, I don't have but we have saxophone in church. Nobody is using it. We
Okay.
have we have tenor. So I just said, okay, no wala. If it's that one, I'm going to get the saxophone. So I called my patron. So I told him, because he likes me, really likes me. And I said, don't worry, just come and get it, provided you learn it well and take care of it. I said, sir, trust me, you understand. And before I even pick up the saxophone, when I'm singing, two things that if you want to catch me with, is either the saxophone or the guitar.
Okay.
So, yes, because when I hear those things, I'm lost already. I'm already sick. The songs, whatever I'm doing. So I picked up. I went to travel back to Delta State. This is my journey now. I did not. I refused to stay with any of my aunties, relatives, anybody, because where I'm coming from is different from where they are going to. And staying with them as at that time, they will say, you cannot do this, so you have to go with us to the market. You just graduated now, you are supposed to look for a job, or you are supposed to be thinking of settling down. I said, I decided to stay in church. I stayed in Ikeja too, almost 6 months. So I picked up the saxophone. I started learning. One fateful day, some people came and started saying that, you are playing this your saxophone that you are playing. He's driving the angels in this church. So you better
stop.
Yeah. You better look for what to do with the saxophone. And I said, it's driving angels. So I don't know. So I told one of my friends' mom, Peter, David, the one that plays drums. So that one I said, his mom said, don't worry, Jare, leave them. Just go your thing for up. I met a lot of people, they refused to teach. And I didn't give up. I even paid some people money to learn, but they're like, somebody, a guy, a well-known saxophonist in Nigeria, in Lagos, told me that you cannot teach a female. I can't teach female saxophone because once they get married, they will just abandon the saxophone. And I said, why are you doing like that now? But just at least for me, just try me first. If I drop, make it be say I drop. He said no. Yes, so he said no. So I was just there. I don't know anything with the saxophone. I'll keep praying. I say, God, help me. How will I? It's so funny. Sometimes I'll put the sax close to my bed. When I wake up, I'll see it. I'll say, God, this thing, I will play it one day. God, see this saxophone that I collected from church. I will play it one day. So a friend of mine who is in America, and Theophilus, now said, I have somebody that plays the sax very well. At least that guy can teach you. And I said, where is he? He said he attends this present house in Lekki, Admiralty Way. And I said, okay, talk to him. If he said I should come, I will come. You understand? He gave me Peter's number. Peter is now in America. Peter Faladay. So I called Peter. Peter was like, He said he didn't know I was that serious. Not until he saw me. He said because a lot of female will come like they want to learn, and they actually what is in their mind is different. So I said, okay, no, me, I want to learn saxophone. That's what I've come from. So I started going from Isolo to Lekki. Then I was still staying in Isolo. I moved from church, staying with my sister's friend in Isolo. So I started going from Isolo. At some point, there's no money in my pocket to even go. I have to just rally around. So I have to call my sister in UK. I have to call people. I don't have anything, and you buy reeds, you pay transportation. You can't be going to meet someone that is teaching you free. You can't give anything. That's my journey. Though, let me cut the story short. So the guy taught me some basic things, and I started practicing. He'll give me exercises. Say, Yvonne, if you don't play this thing very well, don't come for the next class. I said, okay, don't worry. Me, I will come now. So sometimes I might not even go for 2 weeks until I know that thing. So, yeah. And I started going to TPH, which is this present house, because I wanted to learn some things. I started going to TPH because their music then was very good, because Tim Godfrey was there, Jerry Omole was there, my teacher was there, Okwi was there, Clegg, Taiwo was there, Ima Ekpo was there. A lot of people are there. So I was like, okay, let me go join these people, because what you feed yourself with, that is what you become.
Yes.
So I started hearing different sound. So it got to a point, some people, you started sounding like Peter. I said, Peter, okay, me, I know, just learning, you know. It was really tough. It was really rough. It was really hard. You know, as a girl who just graduated from school, you are supposed to be looking for a job. You are supposed to get yourself busy with things, not going to learn. In fact, my music director there told me, Yvonne, you are supposed to be thinking of settling down, not learning saxophone. That said something. When do you think you will start playing like Clegg Taiwo or Ima? I just said, well, you see this life, everybody is on their own. Me, I'm not doing competition with anybody. Me, I just want to play. I want to understand what I'm doing, you know. So that's where I grew up from. And the TPS will drill you. Tony Rappo will come and say, okay, this is the song we're supposed to do. To change it. You are changing 3 songs for a day to when you're supposed to do it. You know, you need to learn the whole line, learn everything. Anyhow, you can learn it, and you must deliver it that day, which is the day you are meant to play. You know, so that's how I started playing. I'll work with them. I'll write notes. I will rehearse on my own. I rehearse for 4 hours sometimes.
Your volume is low.
Okay, can you hear me? Can you hear me?
It's very faint. It's faint.
Okay. Okay. Can you hear me now?
I can hear you just faintly. Faint. Okay, it's good now.
Okay.
No, yes.
So I started working with them, you know. Another thing again, exposure. You know, you work with professionals, and you know, they're always doing concerts beyond music and the rest. So I'm always happy because I want to play. I want to learn new things. You understand? Then at some point, Peter left to America. So I couldn't go to the branch at Lekki again. So I said I should be going to the one, you know, show, which is called God Bless Nigeria. So,
okay.
Yes, God Bless Nigeria. We have one saxophonist there. So I started going there because I know what I wanted. So I was going there. I didn't even know it was even a bit good, because when you look at those people, what they drop sometimes.
The volume is low again.
Okay. Can you hear me now?
It's still low.
Jesus. Okay. I'm working on it, please.
I can.
Can you hear me?
Yes, now clearer. Yes.
Oh Jesus. So I started working there until one of my pastor found me. Pastor Rono found me. When you say he found me, he found me. Like, this girl, this lady, there's something about you that I really can't tell. I was like, something about me. I don't even know. So you know, their ways, their worship and ours is different. So it got to a point, they will say, Yvonne, you be the one to lead the service today. So my pastor will give me a list of songs, like 8. Do you know this one? Yes. Do you know that one? Yes. Do you know this one? No. I don't care if you know them or not. Go and download the song, score them, play, and send to me. I said, okay, sir. I started doing that. Before I know it, I started taking the whole service. I started taking the whole service, and they started giving me a platform to do things like Yvonne and Friends, and yes, Yvonne and Friends, and even with my name, and everything. It wasn't, is it rough? Yes. Is it tiring sometimes? Yes. Do you feel like you don't want to play your saxophone again? Yes. Do you just think of giving up? Yes. Because sometimes you just need something to encourage you. Yes. Sometimes you need to service your saxophone. What about if you don't have money? You need to buy,
Read.
read expensive now.
Yes. The network is not really strong over there. Let's bear with Yvonnesax. Okay, yes. Let me try to bring Yvonnesax back. Okay, I've sent her an invite. All right. Yes. Thank you.
So it was really, really challenging. I remember late Superior Evangelist Benson Oyegusi. There's a day I went to play because then I was still staying in solo. Sometimes I would even go there and he saw me and was like, "What's your name?" I said, "My name is Yvonne." They used to call you another name. I said, my native name is Ovonomo. Said, just don't be tired. Just keep it up. Just keep, if it's one thing you know how to play, just keep doing it. So along the line, I met my husband in that journey. I met him in that same church, Pentecostal church, where I was, because he was working there as well. So, because I'm a Celestian that came to, because I wanted to do some things, you understand? So I did a whole lot, you understand that, for me to learn those things. So, but it was tough. It was rough. It was frustrating. It was, I don't know what to use, but thank God I'm still standing, So, you have to be what, like I said, if you keep listening to a particular thing, like, my pastor used to say, if you keep telling a child he's a fool every day of his life, he's a fool, that child doesn't have the spirit of resistance. He will keep seeing himself as a fool. So I started listening to songs. I started listening to jazz. I started listening to even our people here. But me, I started listening to different music when it comes to jazz.
Okay.
Okay. So that was what, then thank God to my husband, who was, sometimes when I'm weak, Yvonne, you can do it. You can do it. Keep pushing. Don't get tired. You can do it. You can do it. I rehearse for 4 hours sometimes.
That's interesting. That's very interesting.
I do long tone for 30 minutes.
Yes. That's serious.
I do long tone.
You have become when you say, they call, generally, when people are good, they say wizard. But you have become a witch now. In saxophone,
there's room for improvement. You learn every day.
There's even still room. Yes.
You learn every day. Yeah. So you
Okay, thank you so much.
Okay, like, first of all, you have to love what you want to do.
Okay,
let me use the word like, love, then the passion will come.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay, good. Yes.
Then you need to feed yourself with what will sustain that passion.
All right. Okay.
Because sometimes we have a lot of negative things. You
Mm.
know, people you think you want to go and meet to teach you, they'll frustrate you, or they'll frustrate you like this. You'll now be asking yourself, why is it that this if I go and meet this one, they will not even want to teach you the way they are supposed to teach you. Some people don't open their heart because they're afraid. If I give you everything I know, so what will I be playing? And it's wrong.
Mm.
And it's wrong. So just be yourself, be good, learn, practice, feed yourself with positive things. Don't let anybody talk you down.
True.
Yeah.
All right, cool. Thank you so much for those. I'm sure you have shared a lot of experiences there, and you have even started giving us some tips, to grow passion for being an instrumentalist. Anyway, before that, I would like to say now, last when we were chatting, we said the in Celestial Church of Christ, we have very few parishes that have choir mistresses. And now you are telling me that you have been a choir mistress for 15 years. I'm
Yes.
surprised. Not even 2 years, not 3 years, 15.
Yeah.
Wait. I want to ask because is it that in that your parish there? Because if truly, if you have been there for 15 years, I believe. Do you during your 15 years? Do you usually go out for concerts?
Yes, I do. I'm a one man.
Because now during those years, I'm sure that in my outings too and some other people's outings, we'd have been seeing your parish. But we haven't met for once. Anyway,
In Delta State.
okay, Delta State. Okay,
It was in Delta State. Maybe because
Delta.
if
All right.
sometimes still come for youth program in Ota.
Okay.
So I'm the
Okay.
person who lead Delta people when it comes to administration.
Okay, that's not okay. Because if it's in Lagos, I'm sure that many people would have known you.
No.
But it's Delta. Okay, that's a nice one. So now, what I now also see is that your partner, that's your husband, was a very
That's true
was a
to me.
solid, yes, a tool, to not just a tool now. Yeah, is let me say he has been like the pillar that has been pushing you in this music.
Yes.
Yes, and what I see is that most times when couples are into music, the partner should be able to push, the next partner. So they should push themselves. And at the end of the day, you see that there will be good result. They will make more impact when they push themselves.
Yes.
And that's what happened in your case, and it still happened. I've seen bros now many times. All right. Yes, this question goes now. What kind of music do you like playing most? Is it jazz, highlife, or contemporaries, or universal? You don't mind, just rehearse anyone that comes your way.
Well, I like to do traditional jazz.
Traditional jazz. All right. Okay. Have you done any single or track on that for people to understand the traditional jazz that you talk about?
Well,
So I think maybe you
I
can, after this meeting, you can share it out, and people will just see the link and download and understand what you mean by traditional jazz.
well, doing your traditional jazz sometimes you need to it's the audience you're working with and all of that. Then I also did an album, but I think a bit of African and all of that. I think I gave you my CD the last time we saw.
Yes.
Yes. So
Okay. But that one is that traditional jazz inside it, really?
no.
Okay. Because as you said, traditional jazz, so that because in music, every musician is given the chance to spell out your music, to explain the kind of music you express yourself. Some people say Afro jazz, you say traditional jazz. Now some people say can say there's pop jazz, there's
Yes.
pentatonic, there's normal traditional music, there's juju, there's tumba, there's classical like that. You know, so that's the kind of music. So fully, you are into traditional jazz. I mean, that's what. Let's say you are into traditional jazz music.
Yes. But you know,
Okay.
sometimes you cannot be doing traditional jazz in church.
Okay. 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 Okay.
So you need to do the
Okay.
normal contemporary songs they know.
They know. Okay.
Yeah.
In church. Then I also saw that during the journey, you didn't only stay in the Celestial Church of Christ. You went out of the church,
Yes.
and that's those the places we went were where you really improved,
Yes.
and you know. So it means that the advice is that if you want to learn music, you need to go out. To
Yes.
anyone, you need to want to learn music, you need to go. I don't say because you're a Celestian, you only stay in Celestial Church of Christ. Or maybe you're a Redeemite, Redeemer, you only stay in Redeemer, you have to go out. Because even music is a language of everyone. You
Yeah.
understand? Everybody in the world. So anywhere for good understanding of music, you need to go out. I think when we had Brother James, that's James Okunusi on our platform, he also said that in that time he had to go to MFM, to learn. Yes, he went to MFM and played with them, learned many instruments with them. They were coming to back to say so. He gained experiences from many churches that he went to, and this is what you are just saying. You are giving us you are giving us, let me say, the you are supporting the fact and truth that anybody that wants to learn instrument, you want to learn good music, you need to go out of your
Yeah.
church to learn the music. Yes, it's good. Okay, now I want to ask the question. Generally, as a chorister, not as an instrumentalist now, what as female choristers themselves, as backup singers or instrumentalists or vocalists, what challenges do you feel females face in the choir?
Some of the guys there don't want to give them chance to do
Hey,
their thing.
no, because okay, so you see this particular point
You know,
has been a problem. Even the last time we were discussing this same thing. Males usually tend to push the females down. They don't want them to
yes.
really.
So
Okay,
it's
aside that, okay, yes, continue. On.
in my own case, when you are dealing with them, dealing with everybody, as a choir mistress or a choir master, you need to ask for God's wisdom, direction. Because
Mm,
the truth of the matter is, all of us, we are managing ourselves inside that choir because we have different characters and different attitude. Just like the
yes,
way everybody have different approach to music. You understand? So everybody, most people, they
yes.
have their own different approach to things. But you as a person, you need to stand for what you know. You need to stand for what you love. You need to stand for what you like to do. Then if that place, if he's not coming from that place, there's this say, if your church cannot change you, then you change your church. Go to where they will celebrate you. Go to where you will walk. You understand? It's not like you will not meet those same set of people there. They are everywhere. They are everywhere. But you just need to put it in your heart first. First thing is God. You understand? First thing is God. But you need to, you know, as you move, ask God for direction. Go to where you'll be celebrated. If you
Mm,
feel comfortable after you've prayed and prayed and prayed, you're not getting any answer, select place. Go to where you'll be celebrated and where you will learn more.
mm. Okay, okay, that's a nice advice. I know that in life too, sometimes when you face some challenges, you might want to just um, have courage, to withstand
Yeah,
those
to push.
storms. Yes. So maybe it's maybe when you find that it's too difficult and there's no improvement and there's no way you would grow, then you have to move out.
Yes.
Okay. Let me take some comments before we move.
Okay.
Okay. Okay. Someone referred to one of your last comments. Says saxophone driving away angels. You know, the fact that, you know, you're playing saxophone, someone was saying that, you know, driving away angels, just to, and that was to discourage, you know, from
Yeah.
playing. Yes, yes. And thank God you didn't stop playing. You didn't stop doing your thing. Then also from Mr. Oluwaferon, he said, the reality is that our beloved church CCC is not really geared up for a lady taking a lead role of any form. And that's why maybe, you know, when you wanted to learn your instruments, you know, if it were some other denominations, they would have like, this lady wants to learn an instrument, they will grab you, they start teaching you till you become a guru. And for the fact that it's the role in the church is like, they don't really value much of ladies becoming taking top positions. That's why you were not able to, you know, learn that successfully until you went out.
Yeah.
Vicky Powell, thanks for joining. Abel Bruno, I cannot mention everybody's name, but thank you all for joining. Okay, before we move also, I would like to ask this question from you too. Now, I want you to just now tell us clearly, you know, you have spoken about those challenges you met along the line and some tips. I want you to just tell us clearly now, how can a female that wants to start musical instrument start playing? How can a person pick up the instrument and start playing? What is the process like? How can someone do that? And how can someone, maybe you can recommend a way someone can learn and grow? And even the passion generally, you can talk about the passion too.
Okay. Okay. Like I first said, you know, you have to love what you want to do, like love, then
Okay.
passion start growing from there. Now, you, okay, one of my students back then, I was teaching the boy, but I find out that the boy doesn't go to church. You understand? Even if he goes to church, he doesn't listen to what they do, the music they play, or anything they do there. So what he does is wants to play hip hop. You
Okay.
understand? Now, what am I trying to say is try to know what you want first. You understand? You want to play a
Mm-hmm.
saxophone. How would you get the saxophone? Because I cannot teach you with my saxophone. I cannot share my
Okay.
mouth with you. You understand? So you need to get a saxophone. If the church will allow,
Okay, now, what of if someone doesn't have a saxophone? Can someone buy just the mouthpiece and you can share? Our own mouthpiece. Is our own.
no, I don't do that.
Okay, he or she has to buy the saxophone.
Yes, because if I give you, for instance, you play the saxophone now. You play the saxophone. After coming to learn from you, for instance, I will go back. I'll need to dwell on what you gave to
Yes.
me. You understand? So that to come
Mm-hmm.
to you again to tell you that this is what you gave to me. Oh, I'm not playing it. Is it perfect?
Okay.
Or is it perfect? So by the time you're
Okay.
using the phone, how would you do that? Because you do assignments, you will do things.
Okay.
So yeah, so you need to first of all, any instrument you want to learn, except drums. So
Okay.
if you want to learn drums and there's drums in church, you have someone that is teaching you. If your house is not far from the church and they will allow you to go in there and learn, play whatever you want to play, you are free to go there. Then if you are learning keyboard, if you don't have keyboard at home and someone is teaching you, how would you play it?
Mm.
Because sometimes after your teacher has given you what you need to go and learn, you'll be playing it at home in your quiet time. Sometimes inspiration will come. You want to learn, you want to play,
Mm.
and you don't have keyboard at home. So will you go back to your teacher and tell your teacher that, see, I don't have keyboard though. So I actually stopped from where you you stopped.
Stop.
So it's like you have to get some basic things to learn your instrument, learn what you need to learn. You understand? Then every
Okay.
other thing come in between. You start playing, you start practicing. You make mistakes, you correct yourself, you practice wrongly, you meet your teacher, who tells you it's wrong. This is how I played it for you the last time. Try it, play it on this beat, play it on this timing. Why don't you play it like this? You know, so, and if you have a good teacher that speaks positive, you understand, that encourage you, the person will do exploit.
Okay.
So
the first, are you with me?
love what you want to do, and have time. Another thing, time for it. You need to have time for it. If you don't have time for it, it will not have time for you.
Okay. Okay. What other things?
You need to get some materials that you listen to.
Materials. Okay,
Good
materials.
You can get some online. You can, it might even be the people that we have here. It must not be abroad. Listen to their approach. Listen to the songs. Listen to how they play it. If you cannot get it that day, if it takes for you to practice it for 1 week, take your time. Practice it. Practice make perfect. You understand? If you are diligent in your work, if you are diligent with the work that God has blessed you with, you will eat with kings and queens. But if you are not diligent with well, let me stop here first.
Okay, good. So let's just do a recap now. If someone has maybe a lady wants to learn an instrument, so the first is that they get their instruments, because that will facilitate learning fast learning. Then they must dedicate time for rehearsals.
And get a teacher as well.
Without time, of course, they won't be able to learn. So then also the third is that they get materials. They listen to materials online, to other people's works and rehearse them. Then the last one is diligence.
Yes.
Yeah, so they are diligent on this. What did you say?
Now you need to get a headphone. You understand?
Okay, headphone.
Okay.
Listen to music.
Yeah.
Okay, good, nice one. So at this juncture, I would like anybody to call in and ask questions from Yvonnesax or contribute. While we wait, let me just shout out to people there too. Toxan, thanks for joining. Lucky_yo, thanks for joining. Adekunle Nana, thanks for joining. Sammy for you all, thanks for joining. Oluwatobi Fagbile, thanks for joining. Michael Olua, Tami Lore, and Simi Lulua. Thank you all for joining the live session. I would like you to call in to join in, so you can ask questions and make your contributions. Okay, Afiara.
Wow,
Hello.
I didn't know I clicked on you. I just got the invitation now. I am not
okay.
I am not Afiara yet. I don't have my glasses on. Yes, now you are talking to Afiara.
All right.
Well, I can see our guest. Wow.
She's here.
Wow.
Can you see her?
No, I think the network over there is kind of, maybe, I guess the network is kind of bad. I wanted to ask her a question and then I'll just run off. I might come back later in the day. So, but I want to see her face so I can ask her then. And then
she's actually online right now, and I can see her from my side.
Well, but I can't. So, hello, Sister Yvonnesax. See, she's not here. I can't see her. She's gone.
Yvonnesax, can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you.
Network.
Okay, network. Okay.
Well.
Okay, you can still go ahead with the question. I will share with that.
I will go ahead with my question, but I forgot to add. I mean, she has said it all. You want to learn an instrument, and this goes to everybody, irrespective of, I mean, whether you are a guy or a lady.
I think I said it one time that I was being interviewed by my honorable presenter. I said,
Excuse me, sir. Just hold on. Sister Yvonnesax, can you hear me?
Yes, please. Yes.
Okay, you know what? Can you go off and come back? So I think the network will now connect better.
Okay.
me or
Yes.
Yvonnesax?
No,
Okay.
Yvonnesax.
Okay. Maybe she goes and then she calls back in.
Yes, she
Okay.
calls back.
One time like that when I was being interviewed by my honorable presenter, I said, I told the story about what I learned in Sister Act. I mean, when they said a guy wrote a letter to a bishop, it says, talk to me or advise me. I want to be a writer. And then the guy,
Okay.
the pastor replied, or the pope replied, or the bishop replied, don't ask me how to be a writer. If when you wake up in the morning and you think of nothing else but to write, then you are a writer. So, same thing. If when you wake up in the morning and you think of nothing else that to sing, then you are a singer.
Yeah.
And as an instrument, as a musician, if when you wake up in the morning, the first thing that comes to your head is when you start to run scales. Maybe you start doing your hand like this, or more you want to play an instrument, you want to play a saxophone. I mean, it
Yes.
becomes a part of you. That is passion. Passion. To people, you will be a madman. To people, you will be a mad girl. Sure, mercy. And you know, we Yorubas, we are so good. John torí Ọlọ́run, ẹ bá wa yẹ bọ́ yìí wò, àbẹ bá wa yẹ gẹ́ yìí wò, ló wá ṣàwọ́ bíi kíní báyìí. Ẹ máa sí díẹ̀ o. But anybody who is musically inclined or who is inclined in that profession of that day, will understand that gesticulation of that person. Okay, if I play instrument in me. I remember one of my godsons. Whenever he sees a guy playing drums, he will go and stand and be watching the guy as they play the drums. Whether the person is a good drummer or the person is a bad drummer, he will just be watching. And his father noticed it. And guess what? His father bought him a drum. He started from buying him a snare drum and he gave him sticks. As big as the drumsticks were, this guy was playing. This boy was playing with it, till that thing became a part of him. I guess, wow, our honorable guest is back. So,
right.
Till our honorable guest, till the guy became, I am sure he will become a good drummer in future. But it starts from when you are young. Passion for whatever you do. That is what I believe. But everybody just want to learn just because they see that this guy, boy, he more instrument he play, and if the guy happens to be a handsome guy, everybody wants to call. Not affect call sax, not affect call instrument, not affect call this, not affect call that. Just because they want to attach it, I play. So it depends, but passion is the main thing. And like she clearly said, go and get your own instrument. I said it last week. I said some ladies, they will tell you they want to learn instruments, but they will tell you they don't have the money to buy it, but they are carrying a wig of 250,000 naira on their head.
Yes.
What wig is 250? A lady who has not even gone entered gain admission into the university using iPhone 13 Pro Max. That is up to like how much? And that person wants to learn an instrument. She's expecting it to fall from heaven. It can work. It cannot work. So, and when that one is done, when you have passion for it, and then you now get your instrument, I think learning it will be very easy. Now to my guest, hello, Yvonnesax.
Hello.
How do you do, sir? What did I say, sir? Anyway, most men play. I'm sorry I said sir. Because we hardly find many instrumentalists that are ladies. Now I have known two lady saxophonists. I don't want to mention the person's name, but now I know you. And from your name, it says that you are an Edo lady. Am I right?
Delta.
Okay. Delta, they like to use VVV. Okay. Now, this is my question to you. When you started playing the saxophone, or let me say, when you started music, did you get the support from your parents, or you have the same story as most of us? And what were the challenges you faced, and how were you able to deal with them? That's my question.
Well, like I earlier said, I wanted to study music. They refused. My parents refused. Then I went in for theater arts. They told me I can't do theater arts. So that's why I have just diploma in theater. So I went to University of Calabar to study business education. So I did their own for them.
Okay.
You understand? Did theirs for them. So like I said, as of that time, because I started music very young. I was singing. I was also they will come and talk to my parents like that. They needed me to back up for them. So I'm talking about the likes of Imagre, and some other people in Delta State.
Okay.
Even when I came to Lagos, I worked with the God Bless and the Ebony Band. I left. I worked with Efe Nathan. I left. But that's not singing is part of me, because I remember growing up, I would pick stick, I'll put in my mouth and make noise for Africa.
Okay.
You understand? So at that point, I've done what they wanted me to do. I have served the church. I have served my parents. The only person who was a bit scared of it was my elder sister. You understand? That would say, Yvonne, you can't tell me, those British people, their mentality. You say, you cannot graduate from school and you still have to go and look for a job. They're telling you want to learn the instrument. And I want to start. That's what I want to do.
They will tell you they will tell you to learn something to fall back on. It's the same thing over here too.
Yeah. They say now you are grown. Say because you finished your university. I say, no. This is what I want. This is what I like doing. If you want me to leave, just allow me to do it. If it works, fine. If it doesn't work, fine. Let me satisfy my conscience. Then my mom called me and said, my daughter, I know you have tried. We even tried to discourage you at some point not to learn this instrument. But chosen it. Go. It is well with you. That's just it.
To the glory of God, we thank God. See, if you ask 80% of us, none of us found it very, very smooth. None of us found it very smooth. Nobody. Even our honorable presenter, whether he found it smooth or not, I don't know, but I can talk about myself. Latin from now till tomorrow. We didn't find it very easy. But it's just that when in my own case, when my parents saw that the money started coming in, especially my dad, and recognition came in. That's what we say. You see what we are talking about here, Mr. Ayo? Passion, what we love. I heard the story of Charlie Boy. He comes from a family of lawyers. His father was that Oputa panel. Apparently, his father wanted him to be a lawyer, but the guy wanted to do music and he wanted to be in entertainment. So I think he went to school. He did law. He went to law school. He finished. He then went to present the certificate to his parents. Dad, this is you. I have done your own. Now I'm going back to school to do my own thing. And then he went back to school to study music. Now, what do we know Charlie Boy for? So much songs. So many songs. I'm not advising anybody to be disobedient to their parents. I'm not advising anybody to be a radical, but sometimes when what you do gives you power and makes you crazy, makes you do, people, boy, And then our play, and I'm sure our parents will play emotional games. Tó bá mọ̀ pé mi ni mo bí ẹ, tó mọ̀ pé mi ni mo dẹ̀jẹ̀ lé ẹ lórí, tí n bá, you know, may God help us. That's how it is. Let me leave her, and I wish you success, more and more of it to come. I think I told you that I have known so many I know like 5 to 6 ladies that are choir mistress. To the glory of God.
She's
Now
one
there are
of them.
7. To the glory, I'm meeting her for the first time. Now there are 7. So ladies are getting there. Our ladies are no longer dancing, and they are no longer using makeup like before. God bless you, bro. I gotta go now.
Yeah,
All
thank
right,
you so much,
you.
Akara.
Thank you.
All right. So I'll take another this Adekunle Nana. Just some few minutes to any questions he has to ask from you. I think one of the that first point you gave, that you must get an instrument. It's a very solid point. Yeah, can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yes, because me too. Before I got my saxophone, when I bought a mouthpiece. So that's why I said mouthpiece. Some teachers will just can still take you if you have a mouthpiece of your own when you tell them that you don't have money. So I bought the mouthpiece and kept it for many months, because I had the passion to learn the saxophone. So I had to keep the mouthpiece. I didn't have money to buy the main sax, so I kept the mouthpiece for many months. So whenever I receive mouthpiece, I'll say one day I will buy the sax, I will start playing. Okay, Nana, thank you for joining. Your question. We are fine.
How are you? Uh, my sax girl. Hello.
Yeah, this is Brother Nana and
Can you hear
Yvonnesax.
me?
This is Brother Nana.
Hallelujah, sir. Hallelujah, daddy. Wow. Moki, sir.
Can you hear me?
Okay.
Hello.
Yes, she can hear you.
I can't hear you.
I can't hear him.
You can hear him.
Anyway, long time ago, it has been a while
Okay, sir.
that it's been a while that you check on me. I could have told.
Brother Kule, can you let me take you out? I will call you back.
Yeah.
Because he cannot hear you clearly.
Okay.
Yes, I will call you back now. I will invite you. Okay. Okay, let me try to bring him back. Okay, he's unable to join. Okay, let's wait for some few minutes. Or anyone that wants to also join us should signify so that we can take time quickly. Okay, Sister Yvonne, while you were playing, have you ever seen? I know you would have seen anyway. You have met, maybe you had to play an arrangement with a guy, and that guy was like, hey, what was he even playing? Like, maybe he wants to ride you. Yes, okay. Maybe let me say he wants to intimidate you. Now, what are you playing, sir? Any experiences in that area?
They are much. It got to that point. It got to that point that I started playing. I dragged with them. Though it wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. It wasn't easy. My pastor would say, Yvonne, I know you. If they push you, don't fight. First, make sure you stand your ground. Do what you know you can do. You understand? If you cannot get to that moment, don't kill yourself. Calm down. If you want to learn a phrase or arrangement, any syncopation, you have to learn it very slow before you increase the speed. Right? Before you increase the speed as a saxophonist. You take your time because you've not played it before. So you learn it maybe once, twice, try the fourth time, you start playing it. You understand? Some self, they might not even get it for that day very well, but they'll just do a rough walk and make sure that take it home, listen to it very well, and come back. It was battle. It was, I know what I'm saying. I really don't want to go deep into those things. It was battle. When they start saying that, it's like, is this person? It's like this person. When did she start playing saxophone? She met us here. Is the one they are calling. Is the one this Martin Yvonne. It was battle. And you know, enviness started coming in. A fight of enviness. My pastor used to say, a fight of envy is difficult to fight. You actually don't know what is in that person's mind. You don't know why that person is angry with you. You don't know if he's doing this or he's doing that. So it became very challenging. But I prayed. My pastor prayed. His wife prayed. Even sometimes when I'm ministering, she's praying alongside with me on stage. You understand? And you know, that's just it. Whatever you can do, do it. If you cannot get it, that doesn't mean you cannot play.
You're gonna get it forever. So you should keep on doing it, keep on struggling, keep on driving, keep on fighting. Yeah, Brother Kule, thank you for joining. Your question?
Yes.
Your comment, sir.
My sax girl. Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you hear Brother Kule?
Hello.
I can't hear anything.
How do we do now? Okay,
Can
she can't hear
me?
you, but you know what, sir? Just share your contribution generally. Yes.
Okay. Then
Yes, I
you
can
tell
share
her
with her.
now.
And even for the audience that are, that are with us live, as they can get ideas from what you want to say.
Yeah. Yes. I just want to ask her what advice can she give to those that are just,
Yes.
she's married. So how does he find it with her husband in terms of outings, in terms of respect, responsibilities at home? Because at times there are some ladies when they are big like this, they are too full of themselves, and there won't be any respect. That this lead to marriage crash here and there. But what advice? Because for my stars girl and her husband, I know them very well. They have been cool and they understand themselves. But how do they arrive at that? So what advice can she give to those that are coming that has passion to know more about instrument? That even when you know it and you are married, how do you do, or how do you cope? Yes, with it. So they tell her that it's been a while that she and her husband come to check me at Ibafo. They do come to check me regularly, but it's been a while now.
All right, sir. Thank you so much, sir.
All right.
Yes, sir.
Yeah. All right. Can you take me out, or I'll take myself
Yeah, don't
out?
worry. I will take you out, sir. Very easy. Thank you so much. Okay, Yvonnesax, now. Can you hear me clearly now? Yes.
Yes,
He was asking that now. You are married, and that can you share your experience, because most times what are the challenges you face, with your husband, maybe for example with the home chores, taking of the house, of the home, and coping with music. What are the challenges? How are you able to face those challenges? How can you overcome? Are you able to overcome challenges? And also for people that are married too, or that want to grow their passion, what should be the tips that you would want to share with them so that they can sustain their marriage? Because most times, as Brother Police said, when, for example, females, when they are big in music, that's when they will not respect their husband anymore. That he knows that you and your husband, you have been working together generally, but what advice can you give females out there that so that they can maintain, they can prevent marriage crash, when the stardom comes? So what should they do?
Okay. First of all, you need to be humble.
Humility.
You need to respect your husband. when two people are guru in music, you understand? This one understand music, that one understand music. You know, sometimes what A is saying is different from what B wants to do. You understand? But as at that point, you need to be diplomatic, because if you are not diplomatic, you're going to have issue. I know sometimes when I'm practicing, when I'm playing, my husband will say, that note is not correct. No, 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 no. You're not getting it. Or play the right note. I say, maybe I'm playing saxophone. It's me that is playing it. Just allow me to do what I. You say, no, play the right note. Go, 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 go. Don't do things to cover it. You know, but I will argue. Sometimes you say my choice of song is not good. Write the list again. I said, what kind of wild line is this? But when I started listening to him, okay, so we are going to this place. So what do you think we should do? Or what do you think we understand? Okay, go through your list, you know, or pray. Ask God to direct you on what to do. I trust you. Songs will come. Then, as the two of you are going out together for program, do not do anything outside your husband. Do not do anything outside your husband. Be open. I know some people will know you are married. Some people will know you are married, but they still want to come and tempt you because of what they are seeing. Now, if the two of you are one, it will be for people to penetrate. If the two of you have one voice, to go and meet my husband for instance, say this. You come to me and I say, you don't go meet my daughter. Okay, so waiting in talk. You understand? What he says, it stands. Even if sometimes I'm not too comfortable with it. Okay, for peace to reign. You understand? Let's do it. Then next time I'll say, I just allow you that thing. I thought it wasn't correct. Like it was to me, it's not correct. But I don't, because we are going out. I don't want a problem, and I don't want to be angry going for ministrations or going for program. That's why I accepted it. So maybe next time we should do it like this. You say, oh, I didn't look at it from that angle before. Now, house chores and everything. The ones I can do as at that time, when I'm free, when I'm less busy, I do them. I clean the house. I wash his clothes. The only thing I don't know how to do is ironing. I cook. So the ones I know I can do for that day, I do it. You understand? For peace to reign. Okay, what do you want to eat? You understand? Is this what you want to eat? Blah, 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 blah. Okay, I'll do it. I also have time to rest. I also have time to think. I also have time to do other things. So it's understanding. It's understanding and trust.
So for the females now, they should be humble to their husbands.
Yes, they should.
Yes.
They should not.
And they should be no pride.
Because if the man don't allow them to go, they won't go.
No matter,
let them call anybody that they need to call. If the man said he's not going,
you will not go.
the person will not go.
And they have to be open
so
too. Respect the husband, open to their partner. Anything going on, they should share information as soon as possible. So yes. There should be no communication gap between both of them. Yes. Then they should understand and trust each other. That's the next one. And also, when Akunle said that it has been long that you came to visit him, that you should come and visit him with your husband.
Now even me, I'm planning to come and see him, but I've been busy kind of. But I'll look for time.
Okay, nice one. So Ultimate Sake is said, what a rough road. You know, your road. This is your road, you know, your music road is rough. It's not really easy. And clean like that. You are facing a lot of challenges. But now I think it's better. Those challenges are old now. They have gone. Live about one, thanks for joining. Omon Latin, thanks for joining. Yes, I would like to take one more person to ask questions or contribute. Please, you can call in to join and ask Yvonnesax any question that you wish to ask from her. Yes, before we connect with another person, I would like to also ask from you that what advice? Okay, let me ask this first. Based on your experience as a female in music now, professional music as an instrumentalist, how can you, what is your view of the kind of music that Celestial Church as a whole now ought to offer? Can you hear me?
Yes, I can.
Yes. So what's your view? What's the kind of music that we offer? Do you feel we need to do more? You are doing is okay, or is it polluted, or the way we are offering music in the church, do we need to work more on it? What's your view about it?
Sorry, I didn't get that. The thing was breaking.
Yes. I asked the question that, what, as a professional saxophonist and a professional musician now, what is your view about celestial music generally, the way we play our music in the church, in
We
terms
need
of,
to.
okay, for example, in terms of, okay,
No, go
let's
on,
go.
go on.
Okay, for example, in terms of the way they add secular music to the church, or the way we offer music generally, whether it's not really professional enough, what we need to do. That's what I mean.
Now, for me, we
Yes.
have you as a musician or a gospel artist or anything you can say. For instance, if you are in church, you should know that you are in church. Give God that respect. Respect God. You understand? Bringing secular music to church, for me, is not really doesn't really work. If you are doing your music business outside the church, when you are doing your music business outside the church, you can play whatever you need to play there. But coming to the church, give God that respect and humble, you understand, and just do God's own. Because I do events as well. I do events. I cannot bring what I do outside to church. You understand? Then, sometimes when I just came, like I said, when I just came, I was finding it difficult because I don't understand Yoruba. I was finding it difficult to even understand what they are saying or what they are singing because almost all the hymns, I know them in English. You understand? Because over there is English. That's what we do. So I find it hard. Then you go to some churches, the talking drum is louder than every other instrument. You go to some churches, everybody wants to hear themselves. There's no unity, there's no teamwork. You understand? There's no teamwork, there's no togetherness. I want you to hear me, and you want them to hear you. The singers, they are fine-tuning their voice. You understand? I think the level we are right now, a lot of Pentecostal church, like if you go to most Pentecostal church, most of the instrumentalists you find there are celestials. But when they are there, they discipline themselves. They play according to the role, you understand, they are being called to do. You must even know they are celestials. Their mindset, everything will not change about them. Like I met Shegu at Global Impact. You understand?
Yes.
I met Shegu at Global Impact. So we started working together. When he got to know I'm a Celestian, he said he's a Celestian. I think then he just lost his dad that period, So I said, you're this, that. I said, yes, so. But you don't look Celestial. I said, even you too, you don't look Celestial. You understand? You are not wearing garments. I like, back to the question, I just feel we need to do more. We need to understand, not until you study music or you read music. Even you, sometimes, if you know that if this thing is too loud, you should be able to adjust it and let's hear ourselves. Let's work together as a team. Let's do spiritual songs. Let's, and all of that.
Okay, nice one. Yes, before we move, I would like you to give the whole Celestial Choir a word of encouragement. What advice can you give us as choristers, generally, on how we need to function well musically, to deliver good music? What should we do? What do you think you can leave people with? What are your ideas that you think you can share that will make Celestial choristers offer or deliver good quality music?
Now I want to talk to my females. I'm not talking to the guys. Nah. Yeah, I
Okay,
want to
so
be
the
partial.
females. Yes, they talk to the females. Yes, it's good.
Partial because I love them, They should work hard, because if you don't work, you cannot get good results. Then two, don't allow anybody to talk you down or limit you. You understand?
Mm.
The people who are there from where you are. You understand? The people that are up there started from where you are. So if those people can be there, you yourself you can be there. You don't have 20. They don't have 20 heads. You understand? Learn more. Make friends. Things that you don't, it's not only Celestial. Make friends, Oh, I heard this music. Okay. This song. Oh, for instance, I love this Sinach song, but if I'm singing it now, I'm singing like the Yoruba person. You understand? You need to learn a whole lot of things, learn dictions, learn, when you're singing and all of that. Stand out as you, as a female. First of all, love yourself. Nobody will love you for yourself. Love what you are doing. Enjoy what you are doing. If you enjoy what you are doing, other things will start coming. Don't be discouraged. There are guys out there who can frustrate females like there's no tomorrow. You understand? If they make little mistake like this, they want to shout, "Oh, why did you do this like this?" Forgetting that even they themselves, they make mistakes sometimes. Keep being yourself. Learn, practice. If you're a singer, do your vocal warm up. Learn other songs. You understand? Gospel songs. If you want to stand with gospel, learn. Open your ears. Open your heart to different sound of music. You understand? That if you feel you want to go and study more in music, you want to go to music school, you can go. If you have the money, you can go. You understand? So love yourself. Always celebrate yourself. God has to celebrate you.
Mm.
What you feel you don't know and someone is doing it, learn. Don't envy the person. Don't be jealous of the person.
Mm.
Learn it, because the person that is doing it learns it. So you can do it as well. So, and be good to yourself.
And what?
Be good to yourself and others.
Okay, that's a nice one. Yeah, do you have your saxophone there with you?
Yes.
Okay.
I didn't plan to play before.
You didn't plan to play. Yes, I didn't tell you anyway. Sorry about that.
I didn't plan to play. So just give me a little time.
Yes, we'll give you some few minutes to set up and play. You just need to play any song, any simple song for us. Just show yourself with any simple song, while we put everything to an end.
Okay.
All right. Get to where to read.
Mm,
Yes, sure. You play the alto. What about tenor? You don't play tenor or soprano?
I'm trying to get soprano and alto.
And
Tenor,
tenor.
sorry.
Okay.
Yeah. I already have three Alto sax.
You have 3 alto sax. 3. Oh.
Yeah. This one here. Hello. This one here.
Okay. What are the products? What are the products you love? Yamaha or Selma? Which ones?
Cannonball.
I've not heard of that product.
I Google it.
Eh.
It's very nice. Light. It's not heavy. The tone
Okay.
is very bright, but very expensive.
That's what I know. Those kind of saxophones are very expensive. Olu_Abioye, thanks for joining. Man like Mike 0, thanks for joining. Omonla 10, thanks for joining. God bless you. Bomi, yes. Bodek Pink. Anna, thanks for joining. Joannu 1, Arike Grace, Ade Keys Official. All right, while we are waiting for Yvonnesax to do just a piece, some few minutes for us, so we can bring the lectures on end. Let's remember, for all the females out there, Yvonnesax has told us that we should, when you want to learn an instrument, the way you can grow your passion, first is that you get that instrument. If it's digital keyboard, try to get it. If it's drums, just get the drumstick. Are you ready? Okay. Yeah. That was awesome. awesome. See, what I saw now, I told you that when I first saw you, your tone, your tone is very touch, very solid and professional. And that's what Afiara is saying, that he said she's got her own tone on the sax. He loves your tone. Ultimate Sake said, nice one. Wow, awesome. It's lovely. Your tone is very lovely. That was an awesome one from you. Yes. Okay, now, Sister Yvonne, you said you gave me your CD the last time. Now, can you share maybe a link that people can download those songs from? Is it online yet?
No.
Okay, maybe you need to put them online and share with us, and we can, inbox people about,
okay.
Yes, maybe on Audio Mark,
okay.
So we can share, so that the world can, can feel you more. You understand? Yes, thank you so much for joining us, Yvonnesax, and we will so much appreciate you. And I'm sure that all females out there, from what you just did, we were just talking about this stuff, the other ones were stories, but this one you just finished doing, that showed that your story was real, and they will value becoming an instrumentalist. And I'm sure by next year, anybody watching us right now, just make it, okay. And she should, okay, yeah, someone is saying that you should open your YouTube channel too. You have a YouTube channel? Okay, yes, she has, and she's going to share with us. I can share with you personally, Afiara. And you can also share the link here too.
Okay.
Okay, what's the name we should search for on YouTube?
I think I have limited works there, so I'm going to be putting them.
Okay, what's the name we should use? We should use Yvonnesax to we get you.
No, Ovonomo.
Ovonomo, okay, Ovonomo. Please, you can use Ovonomo on YouTube, then you get
Ovonomo Oluseye or Yvonnesax official.
Okay, you can use Yvonnesax or Ovonomo Oluseye on YouTube, and you see the few works she has done. And she has promised that she'll be putting more works, more of her works on YouTube. Thank you so much. Once again, I appreciate you for joining. God bless you real good. And my regards to the family, to your husband. And I know very soon I'm going to meet you somewhere. I'm going to be performing live. Okay, yes. From Ultimate Sake, he's saying that we are going to need for the project I'm about to put together in the future. So, yes, Ultimate Sake does share with us in the beginning of this program that he's trying to put up a project where there will be female instrumentalists, that they are going to play their instrument, do their own thing, only females. So he said he's going to be needing you. Of course, we are going to share your details with him. So anytime he's ready for this project in the future, this year or next year, you'll be, one of the females that will be on the project. Thank you so much. Ultimate Sake, thanks for your support too. Yvonnesax, thanks for your support. My regards to the family, to your husband. Thank you so much.
Yes.
Have a wonderful night rest. God bless you.
Yes.
Thank you so much. Bye, have a nice time. Yes, thank you all for joining this live session. And I believe females would have gotten knowledge on how they can grow their passion in becoming a very good instrumentalist. And let me share with you once again, get your instruments, very, very important for you, so you can rehearse at home, do assignments, be diligent, get materials, meet people to teach you. And before you know, within 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, you start playing good and playing nice. This is a song of Alara from Saxophonist Cathedral. Thank you all for joining. Fimi So please, as I always say, let's share the story about CCM to friends and family, other choristers. Let them join us live and get knowledge. As we are sharing knowledge, getting knowledge from the various guests we bring in, let us attend the live session and get knowledge. And as I said, if you missed any live session, you can always watch the videos on our Instagram page. Thank you all.
Every mama